Welcome back to Lab Cyber. In today's video, I will be comparing two of the most popular cybersecurity certifications for CompTIA. I'm talking about the Security Plus and the CySA Plus. I will tell you the similarities and differences between these two certifications and also let you know which of these certifications is right for you depending on your career path. Sounds good? Let's begin. All right, so there is one thing I need to clear up first before we get started, and that is the fact that the versus tag when comparing these two certifications is a bit misleading because these two certifications aren't actual competitors. It's not like you're comparing, say, CCNA and Network Plus. Yes, both certifications are meant for cybersecurity professionals, but they serve two different types of cybersecurity professionals. Now, let's begin with Security Plus. Security Plus is going to be your gold standard, okay? It's the gold standard for all entry-level certifications in cybersecurity. As such, if you're looking to launch your career in cybersecurity, this typically would be the very first certification you go for because it will test your knowledge on just about everything related to cybersecurity. You will be tested on security operations, vulnerability management, incident response, forensics, AI, and so on. So for this particular certification, you are expected to know something about everything related to cybersecurity. So again, it's an entry-level certification for most aspiring cybersecurity professionals. Now, moving on to the other certification here, the CySA Plus certification. This isn't entry level, it's actually intermediate level. In fact, CompTIA have explicitly stated that CySA Plus actually sits in between your Security Plus certification and the Security X certification. Now, Security X is one of the more advanced certifications for CompTIA. It's strictly meant for senior security engineers and security architects. So the natural progression, according to CompTIA, would be Security Plus, CySA Plus, and then Security X. But with all of this being said, you might think that, oh, well, this simply means that I just need to go for Security Plus, get my Security Plus, and then go for the CySA Plus, right? Well, not exactly. Yes, Security Plus is the gold standard for all entry-level certifications for cybersecurity. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go for the Security Plus. In most cases, Security Plus would be the ideal certification. However, there are certain situations where you might be better off not even going for the Security Plus. The very first scenario would be if you already have a lot of experience working in IT and you have the solid foundational knowledge in cybersecurity. Say you have 3-4 years working in other areas of IT, you're looking to switch over to cybersecurity. If you have genuine work experience, you can skip the Security Plus and simply go for more advanced certifications. Security Plus is typically meant for people who have little to no working experience. I know that, yes, CompTIA might say, oh, it is expected that you have 1 or 2 years working experience. Not necessarily. You can actually pass the certification without having any working experience whatsoever. So if you already have some years of working experience in an IT field, you can skip Security Plus and simply go to more advanced certifications. The second scenario is if you do actually plan on going for the CySA Plus certification. If you're going for that certification eventually, you can skip the Security Plus because the CySA Plus is a natural progression from Security Plus. So in most cases, you don't need to do Security Plus first and then go and do CySA Plus. You can just skip Security Plus and go straight to CySA Plus. However, now the question would be, okay, under what conditions, under what scenarios would the CySA Plus not be ideal for me? To answer this question, we need to ask, who is the CySA Plus certification meant for? This is a certification meant specifically for blue team cybersecurity professionals. In other words, if you're looking to go into the defensive aspects of security operations, then CySA Plus is going to be for you. However, if you're looking more at, say, pen testing, red teaming, basically any kind of offensive security roles within cybersecurity, then CySA Plus will not be the ideal certification for you. So it's very, very important for you to understand this. Again, CySA Plus is ideal if you're looking at defensive or blue team cybersecurity. If you're looking at the red team offensive cybersecurity, you can simply skip CySA Plus. It's not ideal for you. Instead, go for Pen Test Plus or other more offensive related cybersecurity certifications. So let me also add that if you're looking to specialize in other areas of cybersecurity, like say cybersecurity management, cloud security, maybe governance, risk, and compliance, the ideal path for you would be to first acquire Security Plus and then acquire the more advanced certifications within that particular area of cybersecurity you want to specialize in. So again, unless you do plan on becoming a security architect or you want to go into defensive cybersecurity, CySA Plus is not going to be for you. So hopefully I've been able to explain to you the differences between Security Plus and CySA Plus. I do have other videos related to Security Plus and the CySA Plus certifications. I'll have the links down in the box below if you are interested. But that's it for today's video where I've compared both certifications. Which of these certifications will you be going for? Do let me know in the comment section below. If you have any other comments or questions, I'd love to hear from you. Put them down in the comment section below and I will respond to them. I always respond to all comments here on my channel. If this is the first time you're coming to Lab Cyber, welcome. My name is Alex. I cover all content around cybersecurity and AI. So if you do enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Stay safe out there and I'll see you next time. Cheers.